Welcome back, everybody. Bloodlust Knight here with another World of Tanks video for you. And have I got one for you. We're going to showcase you here the VK3001P, or Porsche. Tier 6 German tech tree heavy tank. Yeah, a tech tree I'm showing you now. Tier 6. But the VK3001P. German heavy tank that's not really a heavy tank. It was originally classified as a medium when it first came in. They moved it up to a heavy tank as it is big and chunky, also because of its weight distribution, but its armor is still very, very medium light. Almost hardly any of it. I believe some time ago it did get a buff, a slight buff just to help that out. But another thing that's also key with the VK31P, it's the gun I'm using. So this is not an ideal one you see a whole lot. It's definitely not one a lot of people don't like. It is a 7.5 centimeter or 75 millimeter. Ew, yes, found a shot. Got another shot on the M6, and it's a 7.5. I'm penning an M6 turret with a 7.5. Now, because of the buff they gave it, which I don't remember when, it does help it to where now it can block rounds, because that was the problem when they converted it over to a heavy tank when it was a medium. It just got penned. And you can no longer hide. You're a heavy tank, so you don't get the bonuses that medium tanks get in bushes. Do not get a shot in the KV-2 there, and this is Ghost Town, so I should hit the... yeah, I should be able to just dominate this side. Sorry, I had a bit of a brain fart. Don't get a shot there on the Type 58. I'm just using this. ARO 44 is right here next to me with the Skoda T25. And yeah, just using my height of the tank, which is a good benefit of the VK3001P. Well, as you can see, I can hit the KV-85's cupola there. So far, they haven't pinned me yet, and due to the 7.5 is actually much more accurate than the other gun that this thing can have, which I believe is the 8.8, but it is a very, very weak one. Do get that. KV-2 does not pin my turret, which I'm just like, how'd this thing's turret get that strong? I don't remember this thing's turret being that strong, especially with a giant cupola on its head, unlike the M6 that doesn't have a giant cupola on its head. I'm just taking advantage here, just basically going to town on these guys. He's still there, doesn't realize that his cupola is tall enough. That's one unfortunate thing with the KV-85 here. Your cupola, I mean, you're just tall enough for your cupola to poke over, which is very sad. M6, however, would be just dominating this. The unfortunate thing is I am once again here, if I can hit it again, proving that the M6 is not as overpowered as people claim it to be. Stop saying it's overpowered. So yeah, I'm not doing a whole lot of damage. Average of 140, I believe, is the average damage. 135. So very low damage here for a 7.5. Not too bad of a pen for 150 and 194, which is the same as the others. I poke out, there's the Hellcat, who's just, I've known he was sitting there for a while because of the map, and he's not paying attention. So, yeah, this is going to be sad. Sorry, dude. He's definitely still learning the game. So here's the M6, and I'm like, okay, let me see where I can pin him. There it is. And right there, see the spots? Right there on top of the turret. Right there on the very top. So, I noticed he hit me with gold. I'm not letting that happen. That gold is just powerful. I finish him off. Switch back to AP. And just start going to town with the rest of them. There goes the KV-2. So, okay, T-150's there, and I figure, wait, I'll just stay here and just fight him off. I'm definitely still healthy. I only got pinned once by that M6 firing a gold. So I decided to take a shot from that. And finish off the T-150. I mean, already, look at that. With just the 7.5, look how crazy I just went with this thing. 2,500 damage, and you saw where I pinned that M6 near the top of his turret. Finally get to take advantage of this Type 58 who's sitting here. He realized, like, oh, they're right here. Definitely get a bounce right there on the front because it was heavily angled. 2,700 damage now, 3 kills. and a German heavy tank that has just not been doing too well these days, with a Tiger 131, which is a premium tier 6 German tank that is just far superior. 8.8 that hits harder, is as accurate as this, almost moves like this, and with its boxy outcome, you can position better than this. Or the M6 in the case where he was firing gold, because the M6's 90mm that it has is the exact same 90mm the T-29 has. T-37 is gone. Cromwell is all the way on the other side of the map. There he is. I'm at 29 damage. Just crazy outcome. It's very favorable to sit right in the center of that map with Ghost Town for any kind of heavy tank, but do beware. You have to definitely understand your tank for that position to work very well. Whereas in this situation, I was tall enough to see the KV-85's cupola. I figured out the M6's weaknesses and just penned the turret like crazy with regular rounds too, by the way. KV-2 as well gets easily penned. Yeah, have to hit the right spot. Be careful if you hit the gunman, it'll bounce. Here I am coming up on the Artie, which is last tank alive, with HE. Popped him right there. Okay, I think I'll pen him right here. Nope. Oh, that's unfortunate. And he misses. And I get the last shot right there at the very end. So with that, there it is. 4 kills. Just a crazy match. With a tier 6 German tank that has not been doing too well. Now, you do have 2 options. Again, there's 2 options of guns to use on this. There's a 7.5, and I'm pretty sure, quote me on this in the comments down below, I'm pretty sure it's the 8.8 is the other option, but it's a much weaker 8.8. It's not like the 8.8 the Tiger 131 has back there. But with me, I felt to me, the 7.5 was just better. And so that's why I chose it. It's just better accuracy, better pen, better fire rate. Is it the 8.8, or am I confusing this with a different tank? Or is it some different weapon that's just not that good? Anyways, my option is the 7.5 on this tank. It's just much more adaptive for what it is. It's also a fairly maneuverable heavy tank, because it used to be a medium back in the day. Still fairly maneuverable. All around amazing tank. Well, that's putting it lightly. Amazing tank, man. Yeah, sure. Amazing as it gets for a tier 6 that has been reduced to a heavy tank with only a 7.5mm. That's the best gun it has. But yeah, once again, just insane match with this 3,200 damage on a tier 6 with a gun that averages only 135. Crazy outcome. And again, here's the results at the very end of it. Like I said, just a crazy, crazy outcome with this tank. It is way too easy to pin to VK3001P, which is very unfortunate how they managed to not do it. I blocked 650. The cupola is huge, easy to pen. The turret should be relatively easy, but that's where they bounced most of it. And then I got bounced in the front because it was heavy angle. Type 58 did not get a chance to hit my tracks as I backed up in time. Other than that, I mean, again, and strangely, this is not, as you can see, it is another ace tanker of the outcome of this match, but that is not the highest ace tanker I've done. I've just become very adept with this because I enjoy it. I'm just that guy. I enjoy this. Most of the people will literally just tell you to free experiences and get out of the way, just because its best gun is a 7.5. Whereas I believe the other tier 6, the VK3601, that one is the 8.8. Just like the Tiger 131 Premium or the heavy tank number 6 over in Japan. Much better gun outcome than this. So it's like, yeah, why play a heavy tank if it barely does any damage? Well, as you can see, it's a heavy tank where I can, in situations like this, against tier 6s, I can stick my head out and just constantly just shoot them. This is great. Hi, I'm here. Ping, 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 ping. Just do that. That's it. You just pop your head out and just shoot them constantly. So yes, only 85,000 credits because it is a tech tree tank. The VK3601 is also a tech tree. Or is that the collectors? I believe one of them is. I think it's the VK36's collectors, but this is the tech tree. I know it's in the tech tree because I got it back way later. And yeah, it's just a tank a lot of people don't enjoy. That 7.5 does in a way hurt it, but because it used to be a medium tank, moves very fast. It has the Porsche engine in it. That's what the P is. It's Porsche's design. Moves very fast, is very maneuverable. And that 7.5 to me is a much better gun to have on this tank than the other one that some people use. So I would definitely get this tank back and give it a try with that 7.5 and see if you get results like this, especially against tier 6. Anything higher, do definitely be careful on that. Of course, anything higher tier, you always get penned if you're lower. But definitely with this tank, definitely be careful of that. 12,774, because I did give it a multiplier as it was just ginormous. I had to do it to give a huge bonus to help with not only the, what is that, field mods and crew experience. Definitely had to give it. Could not pass that up. So Ace Tanker, high caliber, 3,244 damage. Look at all that I did. Look at all that. I'm gonna zoom in here. Look at all that. Look at all that. 2 pens, 4 pens, 4 pens, 6 pens on the M6, 2 on the T150, 2 on the Type 58, 2 on the Hellcat, 1 on the T37, and 2 HE on the M44. Just crazy, and these are the 4 I got rid of: the KV2, the M6, the T150, and M44. And as we saw in the match outcome, I just proved to you the M6, though it has been easier to play, is not the strongest, or excuse me, at least not overpowered as people claim it to be. You just saw where I kept penning the M6's turret with AP rounds too. And as you saw, the AP rounds on this tank is actually fairly low. So yeah, I will always keep saying that. Not as overpowered as people claim. I just proved it here. So here we are at the very end, of course, top of the board, and the only one in the match who has done over 2,000 damage. Basically because I just basically took it all. I took it all. Tiger131, who did assist me at the end there, managed to get quite a nice amount of damage, so way to go, man. That's actually pretty good. That's average for Tiger131 at tier 6 matches. If you go over 2,000, you really are pushing it and just going to town with that thing. 1,600 as well for RM6. No idea where he went. He wasn't near me. Easy8 did very well with 800. He definitely got some spotting off that. Type 64, best tier 6 light tank. So, no-brainer. And then the VK2801 105 has just been changing the outcome just because that 105. On that, fairly decent. Others, again, did not get much of a chance. I just basically took all the damage away from everything. So hopefully you now get a newfound motivation with this. And again, do be mindful. Very fortunate that I did that because it was tier 6. Tier 6 match. Almost every tank in here was tier 6, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, this was a straight tier 6 match through and through. You don't see that often either. So all straight tier 6, which then I decided to use that as an advantage where the VK3001P could be more beneficial. Again, tier 7s and 8s would just annihilate this thing. It does not have the armor as what a Tiger131 has, whereas Tiger131 could bounce tier 7 rounds. Difficult, but it could. This one, not so much. So hopefully you get a newfound invigoration of wanting to get this tank back and try it with a 7.5, and hopefully you get an outcome like this. But again, this was just insane. So let me know what you think about this. Let me know down in the comments. If you've already passed the VK30, did you free experience it? Did you hate it? Or did you have as much fun with it as like I have with this tank? I enjoy it a lot. I was so happy when I finally got this tank back. And boy, there's the outcome. Yeah. So let me know down in the comments about it, what you think about the VK30, how it was for you. And give this video a thumbs up if you like it, a thumbs down if you hate it, and do hit that subscribe button for more content like this, as my uploading schedule is just insane. Especially these past couple of months. So don't have to do that. And if you want, head over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/bloodlustnight, where I did play this live. And yeah, during live stream, I just went off on everyone in chat, just like, yeah, I told you, I proved it, I told you, just going crazy on that. So go over there and give it a follow if you want to watch me live on stream. But do hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I hope to see you next time.